Welcome to the Lemon Lounge. Unhinged.
Raw.
The last episode was raw. This one is...
Let's not say raw for something
cooked.
about to talk about cooked food.
It's cooked fast. You grab it, you go.
I think we can all say that McDonald's plays a very important role in our lives.
Every single day.
As a college student, I can agree.
It's there for you when you need it. When the homie Donald's always ready to provide Donald's Coke, which is unique, and I'll get into that.
Like I go there just because I stop going to Wendy's sometimes because I love going to Coke. I love going to McDonald's. I get their Coke and I put a little bit of their Sprite orange in there.
That's the first conversation we really had, Dylan.
It's the citrus that Coke needed on top of their Coke being different. I really want McDonald's right now.
These two have a very strong connection just from McDonald's. I feel like I love McDonald's, but I'm a little bit outside of this topic in a way because I just kind of absentmindedly eat the same thing, and we'll get into it more as we talk about our orders.
That's the point.
But I definitely haven't put as much thought into this as you guys have, so I'm excited to hear what your thought process is behind this.
I'd call it a little bit of an issue because recently I've been feeling what's that movie called, Founders? Where he eats McDonald's every meal.
Oh, that's Super Size Me.
Super Size Me. I felt like that guy recently because when you can get a full meal and dessert for $4,
it's
you
a
go
little
there
insane.
every day.
You gotta ration that out. You can't do that every day.
Yeah.
But
During
the bank
school
account
year,
loves it.
The bank account loves it. As someone who has been eating off a meal plan for college for the past 5 years now, going into a 6th year because of master's programs, I don't touch fast food during the year at all. Summer is the only time I can have fast food because I just eat the meal plan that I paid thousands of dollars for, and I work that off. And plus it's healthier alternatives and all that stuff. So now I'm back for the summer in Mount Pleasant, and I have this problem that the McDonald's is literally about 2 buildings away from the apartment that I'm staying at. And easy. 3 days in a row now I have had it for a meal of $4, and I'm like, yep, I gotta stop. I gotta take a break. Spencer actually picks me up from McDonald's to come do this podcast right now.
We all on this shit.
Yeah.
I never did a full meal plan. I got some money to go eat there, but then I'd still eat at McDonald's. But now that I'm out at an apartment, there's the McDonald's between campus and my apartment.
Yeah.
I just stop there all the time, and it's really not great.
We should probably put out that disclaimer that says we do not condone eating at McDonald's.
This is not the choice.
The life is not perfect, but it tastes great, let me tell you. The money's there, but it's not, you just don't feel great at the end of the day.
If they could somehow keep the taste and make it healthier, they should pile all their money into this. And I know that they won't, but they could monopolize the world that Disney has already monopolized. All you have to do is make it healthy.
The thing about McDonald's, though, is and the thing I rave about, it is the most consistent meal you will get.
Yes.
Also, we are not sponsored by McDonald's. We are just
McDonald's
lovers.
has tweeted me once before, but that is about as close as we've gotten.
The homie Donald's is always there when I feel alone.
Oh, buddy.
Is all I'm saying. Okay? And I just feel like it's right that I share my feelings about them,
Sure, this is a safe place.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it got worse 2 years ago when JoyRun started its thing. Because they will have a person grab the food and bring it to you. So now not only do I get this cheap meal, but someone is bringing it to me.
Yep.
So really,
Delivery Donald's.
So many times I've gotten JoyRun to McDonald's.
We don't have JoyRun in Oklahoma.
Oh.
We have DoorDash, which is basically the same thing, but you can order McDonald's, but the delivery fee's a little bit higher than JoyRun's. The separate topic being DoorDash is affiliated with 3 places, really hard sponsorship of we will cut your delivery fee out because we're sponsored by this.
One of
Wendy's.
Those being Wendy's.
Wendy's is one of them. And man, I can tell you the amount of times I've used that when I'm writing papers and stuff, and they'll always write it incorrectly. My orders down. McDonald's and JoyRun, I've never had that problem.
Yeah, up here it's McDonald's and JoyRun. When I go home, 5 days a week when I'm at work, I just have DoorDash come and bring me that sweet Wendy's. They always bring me that Frosty.
It's just like really difficult because during the school year, especially this school year, like got class from like 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. You're just like, when do I sit down and cook a meal?
What if you get JoyRun to bring it? Oh, you're trying to get healthy.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
just bringing back McDonald's.
Yeah, it's like dummy unhealthy to eat McDonald's all the time. And I'm definitely cutting down on it since summer started up, and I'm not.
I wish I would want
stressed.
something else, but when I don't want McDonald's, I want to get a Frosty. It's just really...
He's in bad shape.
We have to break the
unhealthy
wheel.
circle.
We have to break the wheel.
But then I started getting Wendy's all the time and Frosties when I stopped going to McDonald's for a little. And it's a little better. Like, there's a little more quality. But then I found out how good McDonald's cookies taste. Yeah. And I was right back.
A ridiculous topic. You showed me that giant, like, panel because you order through the computer now instead of at the register.
13 cookies for $4.
I'm blown away by that.
That's a lie.
No,
it's real. It's there.
13 cookie box for $4.
I'm gonna have McDonald's cater at all events.
Like when we had to go to Providence Day,
graduation,
and there's 3 of us in the cars, me, my girlfriend, and other person, and we bought 13 cookies for the ride.
Oh my god!
And the day before we had bought 13 cookies.
Wild.
They're good too. They're not bad.
Those are not ones that you want to share. Those are ones you eat all by yourself. Don't share that with anybody.
But
probably healthier than the rest of the food.
For all you listeners out there, one of the first conversations I had with Dylan over there is our McDonald's order.
I changed his life.
Yeah, no, like we're just like 2 cheeseburgers, McChicken, medium to large Coke every single time.
Like anything, like you go in their place, and especially now with their electronic ordering, you can see their $1, $2, $3 menu. Mm-hmm. You only need to go on one. You got the drink, the McChicken, and the cheeseburger. That's all you need, and they're all $1.
Right.
And then you go to the tasty cookies and whatnot.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, me and Spencer, because I was talking about what's missing from there. Is there anything that like people normally get? And the most obvious thing that's missing is the fries. Everyone's like, you go to McDonald's for the fries. And those fries are good, but man, that's like the most costly part of your order.
Yeah,
like,
I haven't had
salt in it is enough to like put you into a heart attack mode.
I haven't had the fries in a while, and honestly, after a while, you don't miss them that
It's
much.
like an addiction.
Dude,
once you break the addiction, you're fine.
Faux. Why we stand faux?
We talking about Wendy's?
Yeah,
I don't like their 4 for $4. It's just not. It's not enough.
It's got everything for it. If you get the double stack,
not everything
you get 2 burger.
Don't get the crispy chicken sandwich from Wendy's. Sorry, Wendy's. I love you, but
it's not good.
If you get
I don't
95, okay, 9 times out of 10, that thing is hard as a rock. Whereas Dylan, you can attest, you saw me 2 days ago get a McChicken from McDonald's, and I was like, whoa, it's like super soft, because I hadn't eaten McDonald's in like a year, and I've forgotten like that's what it's supposed to taste like. Yeah. It's supposed to be normal, easy to chew food.
Wendy's, you gotta work on your chicken sandwich.
You gotta also make your
all
buns
the chicken
not
is
be
a little
so hard
bit whack,
too.
You got some pretty dang good burgers, but
chicken nuggets are bearable.
Yeah, I've always been.
Wendy's chicken nuggets are the top of the 3. Of Burger King.
We don't talk about Burger King.
Yeah,
we do not talk about Burger King on this podcast.
Good, as long as we get that. But
I'm going to add Taco Bell nacho fries to the list.
Wendy's nuggets are the top of the chain.
I
think we're about to make a fast food tier list, and I don't know if I'm ready for it.
Yeah, no, this would be maybe an hour-long process. But I will say Wendy's nugs are better than the rest of their chicken items.
Yep.
McDonald's nugs always have a special place in my heart.
I rate things on a very weird scale. Well, the westernized scale of like how good does their ranch taste? If their ranch is good, I'm going there. So I think
ranch so bad.
Wendy's ranch is thick. So like I am super unhealthy when I put McDonald's chicken nuggets in McDonald's ranch, because that's like, liquidy, you know, or not as liquidy. You get what I mean. It collects on there. You can get a little bit of ranch, you can get a lot of bit of ranch, you can get whatever amount of ranch on there that you want because of the type of like viscosity that it is, you know. But at Wendy's, if you take their ranch, you're only getting a tiny bit of ranch. No matter how much you want on there, you're only getting a tiny bit unless you like scoop it out like cheese dip. And it's like, nah, it tastes good, but I'm like, nah, I don't like that.
I know this isn't the topic at hand, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say that the best chain restaurant ranch is Jet's Pizza. Jet's Pizza ranch is like, it's disgusting, but it's just like so perfect.
That all ranch is disgusting, and I'll let you two talk about this.
Dylan does not like ranch. He thinks we're all crazy for doing it.
It's very special.
I don't get it.
The Jet's ranch.
Jet's ranch.
It's mostly mayonnaise.
That's why it's really bad for you, man.
Yeah, no, it's like you don't want to eat it, but like once you get a taste of it, it's like
this is coming from the person who takes McChickens and eats it in the ranch cups, even though there's like ranch mayonnaise something or another already on it. Like I will do that and feel the death inside me, but then complain if you tell me a ranch is like mostly mayonnaise. Gross. I like Jet's Pizza Ranch. I don't think it's the best thing in the world. I feel like a lot of places that make their own ranch is great. And I'm not going to get into this topic because Dylan, again, does not like ranch. But
uninformed.
In Oklahoma, there's this place called Pickleman's. And it is basically a sandwich shop, but it also sells not homemade. They make the pizzas there. It's their own recipe. It's flat pizza. And honestly, that's probably close to like the best pizza I've had lately. Oh, man. Like, and it definitely tops any chain. Like, you're not gonna be better than that. But their ranch is like fantastic, and they're the only place that gives you like a ton of it, enough for you to have with a whole pizza. You know, so you don't have to ask for a second cup.
Respect.
But the problem is, it tastes so freaking good. Then I actually have to still have 2 cups. Yeah. And like anyone who's gone with me can attest to it. It's a problem. I only will eat like I think I've gone to Pickleman's like. I almost said Rick. I only gone to Pickleman's like 5 times out of this entire year. But like, if I could go every week, I would, because that's just ridiculously good.
Yeah. Man, so you started talking about like pizza places.
Yeah. Well, you said Jet's Pizza.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I started talking about so you got me thinking about Blaze.
Oh my, that's a topic in and of itself.
Oh, yeah, but like I would, without getting into it, I'm just gonna say, like, I know, like, after working there, I know that the ranch literally just comes from like this big plastic jug.
Yep.
But like the fact that they don't charge you for it, you could just be like, give me 10 ranch cups. They're like, here, take them all. Like, I just respect that so much.
They've caught on though. They've caught on. Dylan went with me on my last Blaze trip, and I mentioned it. I have to ask for 2 cups of ranch for an entire pizza because I, again, eat too much ranch, and I just somehow, it's unhealthy. I really need to get less ranch on my stuff. But when I went there, I asked for 2 cups right away, and the dude was like, yeah, sure. And I'm looking at the cup, and you know, if it's like this big, which you can't see, I'm sorry for anyone viewing this, like let's say it's this big, about half of it to a little bit under it is filled. No, they're doing it on purpose because they know people will be like, oh, give me like 5 ranches.
Right.
And they're like, well, we don't want to waste it. And I'm like, trust me, I'm not wasting it.
Yeah, no, I'm dunking.
Yeah,
dunking. I know that's like thin crust, but like you still want it.
I've watched you, Ethan, go through your ranch cups at Blaze, and it's insane.
It's scary. There were 2 giant pieces of pizza left because they didn't like cut it all the way like they were supposed to, and I was like a little bit of ranch left in the cup, and Dylan was like, if you ration it out very carefully, you can do it. And I'm like, no, it's not going to make it half of this first piece. But to get back on the McDonald's train, as far as ranch goes, Dylan likes to make fun of me because when you get the McDonald's nugget meal, they give you 2 for free, or like you're buying the 2, you know, but it's not a cost in there. And then I dip the McChickens in it, so I'll get 2 more. But like they used to charge you for it, now they don't. So we were at the counter, and this guy who was very new to McDonald's, you could tell, was taking my order, and he was like, what sauce do you want with that? And I was like, ranch. And he's like, okay, I can do that. Anything else? And I was like, yeah, instead of just 2, can I get another like 2? And he was like, what? And he's looked
Instead
at me.
of 2, can I get another?
That's basically, and I meant to say 2 more too, but I was like, instead of 2, can I get another? And he looked at me like, what does that mean? Like, instead of 2 ranch packets, can I get another one? And instead of saying like, in addition to the 2 that I already have, may I please have 2 more? Which is what I should have said. And Dylan had to like intervene, be like, this is what he means. I'm sorry, he's an idiot.
You just gotta be real with it. Just be like, fuck me.
I was worried he was gonna get banned from the McDonald's for her and the worker.
Yeah, no. Like, I mean, you know, the McDonald's workers, they're just like us. They're just like, we communicate the same way. If I want ranch, I'm just gonna say,
okay,
load me up, please. And then they're like, yeah.
I have one more thing.
I enjoy like barbecue sauce, but you ranch lovers are a new breed, because I can go through my 10-piece nuggets with just my 2 normal barbecue sauce packets. I'm just fine, but you need like 10.
You have to understand though,
one per chicken nugget.
The ranch thing came from the fact that my parents, I'm from a family of 9 kids, and they had to force feed us food that we would not eat it because something hereditary in us. I guess they must not like food either. We were just like, we don't want to eat it, and the only way they could get us to eat vegetables or anything meat based or pizza or anything is to give it ranch. So any sort of like, if I have pork chops or chicken or hamburger doesn't count, but sometimes, I mean, there's ranch burgers, you know, chicken nuggets, pizza, any sort of vegetable, like ranch goes on it to get us to eat it. It wasn't because we were trying to promote unhealthy lifestyle. We just knew that was the only way we were going to get kids to eat food without complaining. And it's just stuck with me. So now I just think too much about it. But to finish up on the McDonald's thing, because we're running a little short on time, you can feel free to interject with anything else you have. I was talking to Spencer about the people who are working at McDonald's right now, because he picked me up from a McDonald's, and right now they're doing open interviews on Thursdays. So 3 different people came in, and I saw someone who was really prepared and was transferring from McDonald's, but they seemed kind of like, low on energy, so they didn't really have to try too hard to get through the interview, and they got hired by the end of the interview. The last person was really excited, never worked there before, but came completely prepared and like all their past work experience and everything. And I listened to them and they flew through the interview really well. The second guy, and I'm pretty sure they're going to hire him still too. There's a problem with this guy. He was like,
I wouldn't consider it a problem.
It's not a problem.
It's just a lifestyle.
It's not a problem. It's a lifestyle.
A lifestyle.
But when you go to an interview, you shake the person's hand, and you're very kind to them, and you try to be as inviting as possible. So you look like you're fun to work with. This guy came in and went, "I'm here for the interview." Didn't shake the guy's hand, even though the hand was out, and then proceeded.
Oh, the hand was out.
The hand was out, and he just sat down at the wrong chair next to the dude when you could see where the man was sitting before.
Sit next to him.
He sits down.
He's taking dominance.
That's what he did, and I was like, "That's already weird." I can't tell if he's interviewing because he did that. But I listened in, and I feel bad for listening, but I couldn't help it. And the man had asked him, like, "Okay, what's your previous work experience?" He's like, "I have none." "How old are you?" He's like, "I'm 38. It's like, "Okay, what have you been doing all this time? What are your hobbies? What are you up to?" And he's like, "I play Black Ops Zombies in my parents' basement." It's like, "The whole time? Is that the only thing you do? Do you do anything else?" He's like, "Yep, that's it. Nothing else."
You're like, not going to hate on the lifestyle, but he should have an understanding that he should say something else.
Right. That was what it was. It wasn't even like I'm not going to hate on you for you doing that. It was like, you should have known, like, I should probably lie or not give them all the information.
He's got to know what the stereotype is, and like, I'm not going to tell him to stop living that life, but if he wants that job, don't mention the things that make him fit into that stereotype.
You got to respect the honesty, though. The balls to just be like,
the honesty
I
went
ain't
worse.
doing nothing
It
but
went
zombies.
worse because then he was like, "Well, what's your past education experience? Did you go to college?" He's like, "Nope." Did you finish high school?" "Nope, I didn't finish it, but I did pretty well." He's like, "Well, what are your grade point average?" He said, "What's your GPA?" And the guy was like, "What's a GPA? What is a GPA?" Not, "I don't know my GPA." He said, "I don't know what a GPA is."
I mean, he's 38.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
It'd been a minute.
Yeah, but you can probably tell. So he explains it, and he said, it's like, "Did you get a lot of A's, a lot of B's?" And he said, "I think the last grade I got was a B minus." And that was it. There was nothing accumulating the rest of it. And the man was like, "Okay, let's just move on from the introduction. We'll talk about the actual job scenarios." So they ask questions like, if the orders are filling up a lot and you're still working really hard on one and you're understaffed, like, what do you do? What's going to be your first idea? And he's like, "Just keep doing the job, I guess." And he was honest, and that's what you should do. But a lot of that just hurt me. I was cringing in the back. And the guy shook his hand at the end. Thankfully, he actually shook his hand before he left. But I don't know if he got it, because the other two people got told at the end, welcome aboard. Like, you're good. And I didn't hear him say anything. He was just like, well, thanks for coming in. And I don't want to hope that he doesn't get it.
Like, I feel like of anything he said when he didn't shake the hand and sat down in a different seat, that probably set the tone of the interview.
Yeah.
Oh, the disrespect thing. I remember now, because that was the part of the disrespect. He had said, what can you add to McDonald's? Why did you come to work at McDonald's? And the guy was like, I just heard from a lot of cartoons and TV shows that McDonald's is the easiest place to work because all the people who can't do anything go there. Like, he basically said it like that. And the manager I give him credit, he kept a huge smile on his face, but you just insulted everyone who worked there, including the person you're talking to. So sometimes the people who think they can be workers at McDonald's, you need a high amount of patience and a lot of stuff like that to work at McDonald's.
It's definitely the easier one to get into, but if you're gonna come in like that guy, you're not.
It's a simple job. It's a repetitive job, but you have to deal with all kinds of bad people, and
you still get fired.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's all I have to say on that, because that just destroyed my brain. And I was trying to come up with topics for McDonald's because I saw it on the docket today, and I was like, I don't even have to look up anything now. This is all I'm gonna go off on.
Yeah, no, that's the amount of ignorance to go into an interview with that kind of mindset is a little whack.
Yeah,
a little whack.
It's a little bit scary.
But yeah, so last thing we have on the docket here is just what's our standard loadout, from McDonald's. What do you go in, you snag, if you're looking for a meal, and once again, this is how Dylan and I bonded.
This is my patented $3 meal.
Yeah.
2 cheeseburgers and a drink.
What about the McChicken? I thought you.
It changes. It's the patented $3 meal can be any combination of McChicken and burger. Mm-hmm. I go back and forth. Right now I'm on a burger streak, so I buy 2 burgers. You can buy 2 McChickens, so you can buy one of each. And your drink, you got a $3 meal. And then if you're feeling a little into
dicey
sweet treats, you can get an ice cream or some cookies. It goes above $3, but it's on the template.
Yeah.
So that's my meal. That's the $3 meal.
When we first got McDonald's together, it was 2 cheeseburgers, 1 McChicken, medium large Coke.
I've started going away from
very special
McChickens. I kind of fluctuate.
I feel like they're very good filler. I'm not a fan of them as much as I am the cheeseburger, but they do fill me up.
Yeah.
Ethan?
Well, if we're going for the cheapest option, because usually I'll just get a nugget meal with 2 McChickens and then share the fries with somebody, or let someone else have the fries. But that's a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So I mean, if I'm trying to only spend $4, I won't get a Coke. I won't get any sort of fountain drink. I'll bring a water bottle with me, because honestly, that's probably the most unhealthy part for me that I feel the effects of later is the pop. So I'll bring the water in with me, but I'll get 2 McChickens, and then a 4-piece nugget, and then there was one more thing, and it rounds out to $4. I'm trying to think of what it is. What's the rest of the value menu?
Cheeseburger.
We just had it today.
McChicken.
I think it was just a plain hamburger. But it's a hamburger with ketchup and onions. That's what I put on mine. So that plus 2 McChickens and a 4-piece nugget round out to $4 or so.
Yeah. We don't do pickle in this household.
We do not do pickle in this household.
You get those out of here.
Yeah.
And Spencer, your meal.
His meal is your meal.
Yeah.
We're sharing a meal.
It's two cheeseburger. All right. So if it's a $3 meal, 2 cheeseburger and a Coke. Right. Sometimes you get the deal on the app where it's you buy a Coke, you get $1 off fries. I hit that up.
You can always bump a few more burgers or McChickens in there.
But if I'm going for $4, trying to get full, this is actually why I started going to Wendy's, is because I felt like that was a better deal. But I would do 2 cheeseburgers, no pickle in this household, and a McChicken and a drink. I've been trying to get off of the large pops because it's just a lot.
But they're all the same.
Huh?
They're all the same price.
I know it's all the same price, but like, is my body okay with it though?
You don't have to fill it up all the way.
No, that's a good point.
But then
I haven't been thinking
the issue with me is I'll take the large, I'll drink it while I'm there, and I'll fill it back up again.
That's the bad idea.
Yeah, I gotta get off of that because like I'm starting to like feel gross.
Yeah.
All right.
For everyone else at home, what is your patented McDonald's meal, or anywhere else? Just Wendy's meal, Subway.
Like, what's your go-to?
If you got a special meal, just put it out there.
Yeah, I want to know.
Judge.
I want to know if I'm doing something wrong.
Most likely,
it feels
we are.
very right.
It feels right when you eat it. Feels wrong very later.
But if there's a better tactic, I want to know.
If you can make me feel right all the time, I'd like to know. Well, that's it for episode 2 of Lemon Lounge
Unhinged.